good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Whatever time it is for you. Yes, it is a later morning for me. Usually I'm uploading by this time. Yeah, it's usually or uploaded and sharing. Actually, it's 10:03 right now. Usually sharing by this time. It's Tuesday. Tuesdays. Well, I used to do my lives Tuesdays at 10. Tuesdays and Thursdays at 10. Alright, so let's get into our Tuesday today. Well, whatever day. These are timeless. Ooh. It's about the lessons, the life paths we'll walk, medicines we'll share, that our brothers and sisters of the animal kingdom share with us. All our relations share with us. Through all the messages and stories they left us. Beautiful. Oh. Hey. Oh. Okay. Burn my fingers here. Now I went out. That's okay. Do this. Oh. Excuse. I am having problems. Oh my goodness. It's alright. It's jitteries. As I'm on my second dose of the medicines here. Oh. Cheers. Welcome. It's me, Wingish Niven, my Jackie Clay, Sweetgrass Water Medicine Woman, your friendly friggy ass medicine woman. Also, Christianna Chris Carr, superstar. All this beautiful divine being right here. Welcome. All you beautiful divine beings right here too. Glad to see you. Glad you're here. Oh, you know this world is so much more beautiful with you in it. Please stay. Please, please stay. Oh, love it. Love feeling your vibes. You know, and we all struggle sometimes, and that's okay. That's okay. That's why we keep going. Try it Tuesdays. Tell it Tuesdays or try it Tuesdays. Try telling it Tuesdays. Try telling yourself a different story. We can look back, see your past, like, oh, I just shared something on the Facebook, something about as you're healing those generational traumas, you know. It's not just the traumas that were passed on to us, it's the wisdoms and stuff too. So let's reflect on that. What did we learn from that? And looking back through all the generations and all the years and all our relations, what did we learn from that? What are the stories they left us? What are the guidance? What are the warnings they've left us? The cautionary tales. What are those? Do we pay attention? I've gotten into this, it's called Black Mirror on the Netflix. It's quite interesting with this technology. Some of it's be a little gruesome, but when we look at it, the twisted state our minds get in. And how we're looking for something outside, you know, we're becoming kind of lazy in our minds, right? What's that? Idle hands is the devil's playground. Well, what about an idle brain? What is that? I don't know. Interesting stuff here. How do you feel about that? I don't know. I got lots of good things coming. And what was that card yesterday? Right? Captivated by the trickster. Now, we've had lots of coyote energy coming up and that heyoka. Now, these are all those illusionary, how we fool ourselves, right? Or we buy into those cultural illusions. And what is that for ourselves in your own life? It's not looking at how, so-and-so, they just totally believe everything they see on TV. They're just so bought up into it. They'll believe anything that you tell them, blah, blah, blah. Well, what about you? What are the cultural illusions you personally have bought into? And see, if we bought into them, then how do we know that's an illusion? Because we've bought into it. So we believe it's real, though it's an illusion. What is that? What is that for you? That's what this week is about, or whenever. You know, if you want to look back and get the reading. I do timestamp these videos so you can just jump right into the reading, the message from the book or whatever. But that trickster energy, what is it that you're falling for, huh? Did you see the way that jumped right out? Moose, a self-esteem. Maybe you're falling for it, so who do you think you are? Who do you think you are? Right? Should we leave that up there? This is what this is about. What have we fallen for? Believed about ourselves. Never mind cultural illusions and stuff. We can get caught up in that, but we get caught up in that because of maybe the stories we believe about ourselves. That we need to do this, we should be doing that. This is our purpose here. What is that? Yeah, we're going to leave that guy. Moose, being strong as moose and gentle as a deer. Right? Maybe we'll come over her. Blocking that there. Moose, it's all about that self-esteem. Whoops. Pull these back a little bit. There. Strong as moose, gentle as a deer. Now that's something too where moose, they hang around with their own gender and only mingle like in the springtime and when it comes to mating. And yeah, the bulls kind of go off. Those old bull mooses go off. From what I've seen and learned, and we've watched documentaries and everything, that's how you learn about the medicines that these animals have, right? Our animal relations. I don't worship them, but it's looking at, these are our brothers and sisters and everything. We're all related. But moose shows that medicine, that it's independent. Moose, I don't think they really travel in herds. They're independent. They stand on their own, and they mix with the opposite gender when it comes to that mating, and then they're off on their own. The cow moose is the female moose, takes care of the babies, has maybe 1 or 2 babies a year. Maybe, I don't know. And then they need to chase off their young. No, it's only 1. They can only take care of 1 at a time, because once the next one comes, they have to chase off that other one. And they do, because that's that survival. They can't take care of both, you know. So there's lots of lessons for moose. I invite you to look that up on your own. But so what are the cultural illusions we bought into ourselves? You know, are you trying to be who society thinks you should be? Or are you being who your creator made you to be, right? Getting strong, in touch with that self-esteem inside, that confidence that I'm a moose. I'll stand up to that Mack truck. If that Mack truck honks, I'm going to think that's a cow moose. Ah, right? What is that for you? Okay, it's time to call in those directions and calling in all of our energies from the east, path of illumination and clarity, place of fire, place of man. That's a spirit. Calling back all of our energies from the south, the childhood, the waters, the emotions, the place of innocence. Calling back all of our energies from the west, it's the earth, the physical, place of introspection, the place of woman. And calling back all of our energies from the north, it's the air, the mental, the wisdom years. And we walk our red road. Hey, we get stories told to us, and then we're collecting stories to tell as we get up there as our expansions. And are the stories you're telling yourselves helping you expand, or are they helping you contract? Are you telling yourself that this is just traumas and you're living in the traumas, trying to heal the traumas, but you're not opening up to those energies, those healing energies, those positives, those gifts, those talents that were passed on, that wisdom that was passed on? So what is the stories? Are they creating expansion, or are they keeping us in this same circle? That same circle of hate and division begins within each one of us. What about ourselves? Do you divide yourself up, or you become one whole being? That all parts of you make this beautiful whole. What is that for you? Is in childhood, we go up to the north, into the wisdom years. Then we become the storytellers. Maybe we're listening to the stories and we're gaining wisdom, you know, have our experience, and then maybe we get up. Oh, we learn that we need to place down boundaries. Maybe those stories created boundaries around us that were holding us in and didn't help us to expand. Maybe they taught us that we needed to have boundaries because in the past, some of our family members didn't have those boundaries, didn't hold them firmly. What is that saying to you? So up in the wisdom years, we see that boundaries are so important in guidance. That helps us. Everything is controlled. Everything is in a perfect balance. There's boundaries for everything. Why mess with that, right? Why mess with the perfection of the world? Whatever that is for you. East to west is the blue road of spirit that's always with us, just like the sun, right? That reputation. Boy, doesn't spirit have a lot of reputations? But that character, it's always there. Animates This life brings life to this all, right? The earth sustains it, the material. But what's that reputation? And what's your reputation to spirit? You know, spirit thinks that you're perfect, but what do you think your reputation is to spirit? Well, I don't know. What's your connection to spirit? Is that part of your character? What is that? I don't know. That's east to west is the blue road of spirit. We come in through the eastern gate. We exit through the western gate. What is that? And then we look inside. Bear sits in the west too. That's introspection. What have we bought into? What have we believed about ourselves that has not helped us to feel strong as most, you know? Above, below, and within. So, what is that for you? Remember, it's all personal. And so we're going to look at the wisdom up here. Let's start the circle up there. From the wisdom here. So let's start off with the air. There was nothing. There was nothing. Then there was fire. Then there was water. Then there was earth. Huh? Maybe. Or did we start with the fire? Then water, then earth. Right, yeah. Basic order, do it all. Ow, 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 ow. Oh, it hurts, it hurts. Oh, yeah, but that's okay. 'Cause it works to get me to slow down and take my time every day. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Beautiful beings, beautiful 12 minutes. That's okay, I'm having fun. I hope you have fun with me too. That's great. And you can laugh at me. Prefer if you laugh with me, but sure, fine. Laughter is the best medicine, right? That's one of my beliefs, right? I don't think that's a cultural illusion either. Look at how do you feel when you laugh? Have a good laugh. What about a good cry? Both of them can be, whew, you know, when you've lost your breath and finally you catch your breath and it's almost just this whew, lightness come over you, right? Not to mention the good ab exercise. That laughing gets you, right? Whole tummy exercise. What is that for you? Okay. Connecting through, seeing all those cultural illusions. What is that big thing, Creator, you would like us to see? Focus this week. Whenever we watch this, but if we use our free will too, right? It's there. It's there for you. Free will. Coming from there. The innocence down here. Okay. Okay, so this one overall, this is the new abilities. The 4. 4 is about stability. Look at that. 2, 4. 2, 4, 6, 8. How do we appreciate ourselves? Our source. Because our source made ourselves. Whoa. Let's go into flame over her. There's a flame here. I can't really see it. Anyways. Was it new abilities or renewed abilities? Because we always thought we were this way. So that's how we open up to those new abilities, maybe. We see all parts of ourselves, bring that in whole, integrate it all as this one whole being, right? That plays many different characters, right? Many different personalities, many different reputations, whatever. We bring it all into this one whole being, yes. We can put on different masks. We can play this role. We can play that role. Those are our abilities. Do you have that ability to change and adapt, to change your mind? Or do you get hooked, focus? It's this way, it's this way, it's this way. So maybe that new ability is just to be able to, remember we get stuck over here? Maybe your new ability is just be able to turn your head. Be able to sit there and observe. Not judge, but to observe. Yeah, it's a new ability we all need to tap into. Not judging, right? Tapping into that joy. Four. Tapping into that joy. We learn from that suffering, right? Look at the messages we get. You gotta suffer. You gotta suffer. You gotta suffer. Oh, you gotta crack wide open. Oh, it's broken is the beauty and all of that. A big hot mess, whatever. Ooh. You know, we've contributed so much. Oh, you gotta suffer. And if you haven't suffered, then you don't know. But we can learn just as much from joy. Look at all the joys that are out there. We don't have to keep hurting ourselves and hurting each other. We don't have to keep punishing ourselves. Remember, there was once and for all. Once and for all. So if that's in your belief system too, then you're not honoring that life that was given once for all. That's the deepest way we could honor that life. Look at, they were examples too. To make that life sacred. They sacrificed their lives for the greater good of all. That's what made their lives sacred. They didn't pray for themselves. They prayed for others. They prayed for themselves in the way to help others. How can I help others? How can I share this joy that's inside of me? Because when I connect with that source, when I'm feeling one with it all, oh, the joy, that's expansion. To feel connected to that all. Not lonely and isolated and we're over here. We need our times to be by ourselves and to dance in our own glory and to march to the beat of our own drums, yes. And we all march to the beat of our own drums. But look, when they come together, right? That's the music. It's bringing those beats together. Oh, look at music and how that can blend all those different types of music all into one. That's the magic and the beauty of that. That's that new abilities. Be able to integrate it all. Do not deny any parts of yourselves. Because when we deny parts of ourselves, we're going to deny parts in others as well. Because we're not going to acknowledge that in ourselves. We don't want to see it out there either. And how we, helping lift others. Showing them, be that light of the beauty in the world. Be that reflection of all the beautiful things that you see in that world. That you wish to reflect. That you wish to cultivate in yourself. What is that? You're in you. Connect with that creator in you. Who'd you make me to be? I ain't gonna do it like Moose. Know your own strength. Don't hurt yourself. Right? We're going to do it. We're going to do it. Maybe we're going to take some action and then we're going to reflect on that because sometimes we can think ourselves out of it and talk ourselves out of it. So let's tap into this joy. Let's just take some action. We'll think about that after. Then we'll reflect on that action that we're taking. So what is that, creator? What is that action you would like us to take here? What is that action we can reflect on and maybe take? We do. It's up to us. We've got the free will. You don't make us do anything we don't want to do, right? Ow, okay. I go easy. And a sense of fire and a passion over here. That's one. Right there, action. Action. We're going to take that action, then we'll have a reflection on the action. In a sense, look at, weren't we just talking about Coyote and the cultural illusions? The innocence of that inner child. Go play. What's your favorite thing to do when you were a kid? I mean, it's clearing up out there. Did you like skipping? Oh, I love double dutch. What was your favorite thing to do when you were a child? Do that today. Do that today. That's right. I'm bossing you. No. However you feel called to. Connect with your creator. Whatever that is, but tap into that innocence, that innocent joy. What brought you joy? What was your favorite thing to do? One of mine was just spinning. Oh, especially when you had a partner, you lock arms, you spin, 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 spin. Oh yeah, I broke my ass a few times with that one. Oh, my cousin Carolyn. Oh, I love her so much. I just remember Aunt Carolyn, Uncle Greg, before they had the renovations done, we were outside there spinning and spinning. Oh man, we slipped. I fell right on my ass and then had to carry a pillow to school. I had to sit on a donut. It hurt, bruised my tailbone. Anyway, so that's what we're doing today, to try that. That's teacher. What does that teach you? What did you learn from that? What did you learn from? Well, I learned to get a better grip. Learn. No, we don't just let go. So I think maybe that's what we did. I don't know if it just slipped or we just decided just to let go and see what would happen, right? When did you learn as a child? Did you learn that it was okay to... Well, I'm getting caught up in the numbers here. Sorry. 4, 4, 4, 4s. 9. There's a 6. There's a 6. Where did I see that? Oh, here. Right here. Because I was thinking number 6 and number 9. Ah, number 6 and number 9. Anyways. So we're looking at that. And what did that teach us? What were we loyal to? That's the wolf and the coyote, right? The trickster, the teacher, the solid one, the leader. The leader, the alpha wolf, doesn't lead the pack at the front. It stays in the back to make sure that nobody is left behind. Now look at that. Were you doing that too? Maybe you didn't want to leave anybody behind because maybe you're little. You felt your little was left behind. So you keep waiting for everybody else, but you don't do your own thing. You're like, how can I be happy? How can I experience this joy when everyone around me is so miserable? What is that? Well, if you bring that joy in, maybe that'll rub off on some others. Being playful. What is it? What was your favorite thing to do as a child? Try that out today. And I'd love it if you want to share about that experience. How'd that work out for you? You know, helping you to integrate those new abilities. Maybe it was a new game you played. Or, you know, what was it like when you discovered a new skill? Right? Then you want to do it all the time. We learn a new word. We keep saying it all the time. Look at those babies, right? Those new skills. It's that repetitiveness. That's how we learn it. That's how we learn. That's how it gets like ingrained and embedded. So what do we do? How do we switch that up? Sometimes we need to take actions to start switching that. When you feel old habit come up, nope. I'm going to do it this way now. We interrupt those. That's how we rewire it. That's how we rewire it, because we pay attention and we stop it right in the second that it starts. Excuse me, getting into the child here. It's fun. So then we'll reflect on that. We're going to take that actions from that place of innocence, from that child, tap into that joy. What brought us joy as a child? What do we do? Or maybe we weren't allowed to do something. Maybe there was something we always wanted to do as a child, but our well-meaning, well-intentioned caregivers or whatever maybe didn't let us do that. What is that for you? Make sure it's safe and not illegal. Whatever that is. What is, maybe that's it. Maybe there was something you wanted to try when you were a kid. Okay? And do something that brought you joy as a kid, or maybe something you wanted to try that the well-meaning adults didn't let you try. Okay, we're going to say well-meaning even if they weren't, okay? Whatever. If there was something that you were stopped and you wanted to try when you were a child, you're the adult now. There you go. Oh, right there. Feels a bit warmer. And we're reflecting. We take that actions from that innocence, that child. And what was that? Unlimited vision. Hey, we'll reflect on that. What do we want to be? You know, we didn't have any limits when we were kids. What limited us when we were kids? Adults around us. Maybe adults that, you know, saw a reflection and maybe things didn't work out for them, so they put that on you. Oh, no, don't dream big. You know, no, you can't be a superstar because, you know, that's only for these elite or whatever that is. Did somebody help you limit your vision as a child? Because when we're children, the vision is unlimited. We're still connected to that spirit. 33:44. You're that buffalo. We're praying for that. Prayer of abundance. Were we praying just for material needs? Was it all superficial? Was what we were praying for this unlimited vision of the unlimited material stuff we could have? That society says you're successful when you have all this stuff? Right? Carolyn Mace. Carolyn Mace. Oh, great. Oh, I love her stuff. Anatomy of Spirit, the Soul Contracts, whatever. She was brought up Catholic. What'd she say? She borrowed a phrase from somebody else, too. I don't live like a Catholic, but I'm sure going to die like a Catholic. I don't know, what is that, right? And what are your prayers? Is that unlimited abundance of stuff, or that unlimited vision of who you could be, what brings you joy, and how that joy can spread and trickle around to others? Let's look at that. How do we stifle our own joys, our own abilities? Because somebody said, oh no, you can't do that. Oh no, it has to be this way. And if you're not this way, well, you're strange, you don't fit in, and that's it. You don't even belong here. What are you doing here? What a horrible thing to say to somebody, right? Who are we to judge who belongs here and doesn't belong here? If you're here on this earth, you absolutely belong here. Creator put you here. Your job is important here, right? Nobody thought those fat naked mole rats were important till the rains came. So maybe there's just that one little job that you do that only comes up, that's not there. It's not something that's a daily thing, whatever, but maybe that's your part that you play. So please, right? Keep that roundness and that fullness, because when the rain comes, we're going to need you to go plug those holes. Whatever that is, and I'm using that one because it's we can laugh at that, we can joke around about it, but I mean, seriously, is what might look like something that's not essential to us, or to maybe even to everybody, or to outsiders looking in, whatever. It doesn't look important. And we put our, nope, it shouldn't be like that. Start placing these illusions, going, no, it has to be like this. Everybody should be the same shape, Everybody should be wearing the same stuff, think the same things, and all that. What do we do then, right? We're losing that unlimited vision. Hey, are we limiting Creator's vision? Who are we to put limits on the unlimited vision Creator had for all of this creation? Look at that. Oh, I got chills. I got chills from that. Pray, right? Connect that unlimited vision that Creator had for you. Your dreams and stuff, they line you up with that, because you're born into this life with that unlimited vision, still connected to that source. Look at kids. Oh, mine would go out saying their name. They was so proud of themselves. Look at, where does our self-esteem go? Honor human beings. Culture. Limiting Creator's vision. Whoa! So I'm going to tag from the wisdom. We started up here, so this is where we're going to stomp them. Right. Medicine, the allies and support. Our greatest ally and support is spirit. Is there. And you know what? We can pray for those others to come in, to share that joy with, so we can ripple that out. Right? And as more see it, like people are going to be pointing their fingers. There's always going to be those to judge. And those are the ones that aren't doing it for themselves, that haven't yet seen or felt or even been told. Or maybe they're in denial that they are part of this beautiful creation too. Nobody is above or below anybody. We are all on this earth. We're all equally important here. Every blade of grass, every grain of sand, every single human being, no exceptions. We're allies and support. Allies and support to each other. Mother Earth is an ally and support to us. Are we being an ally and support to Mother Earth and all of creation? To look inside ourselves for that. That's how we get to that true abundance, right? We take responsibility for our own life force here. Look at that. How about that? Fours. Four is about stability. The 4 colors, the 4 main nations, whatever that is for you. Seeing a past, right? We all belong here. That is the absolute truth. Remember, we have that truth as protection. The truth is protection. That's the truth of who we are. And find out who you are. Who Creator made you to be. What is that unlimited vision, right? That helps all, not just you. It's a ripple effect, right? So once we get in touch with that, we help others to see they could get in touch with that too. We be an example for them, right? We tap into that joy. The joy that we have these new abilities or renewed abilities, right? We've integrated on, we see, we know now. We're tapped into that joy because we keep that inner child alive. We've helped that inner child. We nurture that inner child to grow in joy, to be joyful about the child that they are. They're a child of creation. Oh man, that's such chills. Do you feel that? Feel that joy coming up, right? And then restoring that balance in you, that 6 of stones. Restoring that balance within you. That all parts are good and they'll come out when needed. Whatever that is, you put on this different hat, you know. We could put on masks, but masks is about hiding. Is it? Or is it about expressing? Wow. Are you hiding yourself or trying to express yourself? What is that? It's all in you, you know. Connect with Creator. Get centered. Restore that balance. Only you know in your life. Connect with Creator. What do I need to balance? Balancing that joy. Right? We've lived in misery for so long, right? We're in survival mode, right? My favorite line from Wall-E. I don't want to survive. I want to live. Right? That's enough of us surviving. Let's live. Let's be livers. That's right. Livers. Liver regenerates itself. It's a regenerating organ. It's that filter organ in there. It can filter through all of the toxic shit, right? And turn it into like, so let's be livers. Human livers. Transmuting all that toxic shit into beneficial stuff, beneficial growth to help us grow. And we can regenerate too, right? Regeneration. We're renewing. We're coming together. Regeneration. Regeneration. Oh yeah. It's the remembering generation, right? We're regenerating. Oh, okay. I'm getting too carried away there. I'm starting to think about it too much. Right? And then we're taking that action first, that coyote, seeing that innocence, right? Being playful about it. You know, let's not take life too seriously, but be serious about living your life. You know, this is just a little blip. Our childhood is a little blip in the lifetime. You know, for the average here, right? Here we go. 10 up arrows. That's steadfast mind, right? So that's what we're looking at. What has that taught us? If we've been stubborn in one thing, oh, does that help us? Or that connecting, that steadfast mind to connect with the others of like minds and share in that energy, building that, right? The time for fighting is done, right? We're coming together and shining a light. We're not separating ourselves anymore. See, everyone is equal in there. We have our elders, we have our littles, right? Man, woman, we're all equal. In a circle, we're all equal. We live on a circle. We revolve in a circle. Or maybe it's more oval in the galaxy. Oh no. Anyways, what goes around comes around. So what are you putting out there? Maybe it was fighting. Maybe it's fighting, right? This is survival. We have to fight to survive. But when we're fighting, we're blowing ourselves up. And it's the opposite of survival. We're taking life away. We're not giving life. We're destroying. We're not creating. But destruction is part of creation. What? I don't know. What is that for you? That's steadfast mind. What are you focused on? To the highest and best of all? To learn the lessons from your life? What is this here to teach me? Not why is this happening to me? What is this here to teach me? So we keep that mind locked in that. What am I learning from this? I'm not the only one. How can I use this to help others? How is my life an example for others, right? How can I make my life sacred? A sacred path. Oh, we're all on our sacred paths. You're not on my path. You know, our paths may parallel, they may cross, maybe intertwine. But we cannot walk another's path, and another cannot walk our path. We're always on our own paths. And we're always in our own boats. Row, row, row your own damn boat. Who was that? Michel de Roche. Did I say that right? I don't know, one of my other favorite instructors. Oh, they're all my favorite instructors. Who am I kidding? I love them. Oh, amazing, unique beings that, beautiful expressions of the divine. Anyways, as we're moving on, that steadfast mind, when we're taking these actions and acting like a child, right? We're not going to like go, oh, I feel so foolish and whatever. No, right? Change that mind. What is this here to teach me? All this stuff that went through. And why wouldn't they let me do that? Whatever. Maybe you'll find out once you do it. Oh, maybe it was good they didn't let me do this. I don't know. So what is that? Because it's individual. It's each one. But keep that steadfast mind that you can change that. It's your will, right? Aligning with the divine. That's your will. What does it teach you when you just try and do things on your own? What did it teach you when you aligned with the will? When you saw yourself as equal with all? I don't know. Prayer. Overcoming doubt and fear by actions. Recrafting. Okay, so we're going to take the 2 on that. Why not? Right? 9 of arrows, 8 of stones. 8, 9, 10. We got an 8, 9, 10 there, right? Look at that. We have that 6. Was there a 7 in there? Did you see a 7 in there? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Do we have it up to that? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10? There we go, though. That crafting. What is it, that crafting? You're tapping into those new abilities, that unlimited vision that you had. What was that you wanted to be? Right? Overcome doubt and fear. Look, she's blindfolded, but she's going to take that shot anyway. Because she knows that steadfast mind is aligned. I have confidence in my abilities. I have done this before. Whatever, right? Maybe you haven't. It's that faith. What did I just hear? It's that faith that when you say, move this mountain, it's believing that will move, and it will move. But it's having that faith. If we don't have that faith, right, and it begins within, right, connecting to that source and how source made you, that expression of source that you are. We are all made in the likeness and image of our creators. So we're all the expression of that. To overcome doubt and fear by that steadfast mind and lining up and going, yes, I have been crafted wonderfully, fearfully made, fiercely made by my creator. Look at that. My creator crafted me now. Okay. Here's my gifts that I was crafted with. Whatever that is for you. What is that all saying to you here? What is that life force? What brings you joy? When you're doing it, oh my goodness, the time flies. You don't even realize. Because you're so in it. It is your life force. It brings you to life when you're doing it. What is that? Oh, I just did it again. Shuffled up. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Judgment, initiation. You know what? Lord through opposition. We're doing this again. Okay. We want a top and bottom. And just tell me when to stop. We'll have our tops and bottoms there. Okay, bountiful harvest. So this is going to go over here. When we cultivate that self-esteem, we're going to have that bountiful harvest. Of what? Of who we are, right? That unlimited vision. Nurturing Lodge of the Bulls. We're all going to come together. We'll see, spiritual family, that we are all connected with everything. Everything. We're not going to try and put ourselves above or below. Right? That's the fruits of devotion. What are your fruits of devotion? Is it to family? Is it for the all? Are you praying for that abundance just for yourself? Right? Is that it? Exemplar, the master storyteller again, right? That comes up. What are we telling ourselves? Are they helping to expand? Are we sharing them with our children? The wisdom. Or are we taking something, right? Because some generations will want to outdo the next. So are we telling our stories about rebellion and stuff like that? And fighting. And so we're encouraging more of aggression and fighting when that time is done. That time is done. Well, we have 9 of pipes and 7 of pipes. There, what's under that one? 8 of arrows. Okay. So, there is our little spiel for today. What does that all say to you? What's it all saying to you? Okay. What's those stories you're telling yourselves? What are the dreams that have already come true? Have you seen that? Has it happened for you? Right? What have you harvested already from your life. What is that? The bountiful harvest of that self-esteem and knowing who we are. Bringing our gifts to share. It's not going in with empty bowls and seeing what we can get. It's bringing in and offering our gifts. It's sharing, right? It's not keeping them to ourselves. Gifts are meant to be given. And we teach by the examples of our lives, right? Right? Was it Gandhi? Who do we have? Buddha, Jesus. They didn't go out and tell you what to do. They told you how to connect. They reminded you. Love God, love others, That suffering. We create our own suffering by what we hang on to. And it's that material stuff when we get too attached to that material success. What is Santa for you? Beautiful beings. Yes, you are. Thank you. Thank you for being you. Biggest heart hugs ever. Yes, thank you for being you. Shining your light through in everything you do because you know what this world needs. You. Look at this beautiful you that you are. What is that unlimited vision Creator had for you? You know it. Well, you can get inside of you and tap into that too, right? Go inside, look at that. Play today. Play today. And tell me about it. I would love to hear it. Okay, let me get my extension. Love yous. Thank you. Are you still going? I love yous. Okay, stop now. Go. I'm done talking for today. Maybe not. Love you. Stop.